On this piece of paper, I have 5 powerful questions. These aren't just random questions, these are questions that I have asked my clients as a life coach, questions that have stopped them in their tracks and made them think deeply about their lives. Because here's the thing, the answers that we're searching for, the breakthroughs, the growth, the answers, they don't just appear magically. They come from asking the right questions. And these 5 questions here, they're the kind that can change the way you look at your life entirely. With these questions, I've seen clients discover what's been holding them back, confront fears that they didn't even realize they had in the first place, and take the first step toward the life they've always wanted. And so today I'm going to share them with you. If you're serious about living with purpose, breaking free from what's holding you back, and creating a future that you're excited about, these are the questions that you're going to need to ask yourself. So go and get a notebook and pen and actually just sit in the emotions that you feel when these questions are being asked, and really try and come to some sort of answer for yourself. So without further ado, question number 1. If I keep living the way I am right now, where will I be in 5 years' time? This question forces us to step back and evaluate and reflect on where we are right now. I hope you guys are doing this as we speak, and evaluate our daily habits, our choices, our routines, our morals, our values, our principles, and I hope you guys are sitting on this question right now and really reflecting on those things. Are these things leading us to the life we want? Or are we just blending in and drifting through life like we're on autopilot? Question number 2, who do I need to forgive in order to set myself free? Unforgiveness is a heavy burden that holds us captive. Whether this is resentment to someone else or resentment to ourselves, this is something that you have got to think about, and a question that you have to ask yourself. This question is about liberation and recognizing that forgiveness isn't for the other person's behalf, but instead for our own freedom. Because it's when we let go of bitterness that we can create space for growth, learning, and positive momentum forward. Question number 3. What's one belief about myself that is holding me back? We all carry limiting beliefs, every single one of us at some point in our lives. Stories we tell ourselves about what we can and can't do. Stories we hear from others about what they think we can and we can't do. This question asks us to identify those internal barriers so we can actually face them. Maybe you're thinking, I'm not good enough, I'll never change, I don't deserve success. Those beliefs are either rooted in fear or something to do with your past. And the first step to overcoming them is by naming them and facing them. Because only by doing so can we then replace them with truths that empower us and encourage us to move forward. Question number 4. Am I living for what truly matters to me, or am I living by someone else's expectations? It's easy to get caught up in social, family, or work-related pressures and living a life that doesn't align with our passions, our beliefs, our values. This question asks us to just pause for a second. Pause, reflect, take a chill pill, let's take a minute, let's have a think. Are we pursuing what's meaningful to us, or are we chasing approval from others? Living an authentic life and being truly authentic to you means embracing what truly matters to you. Even if that means disappointing others. If living authentically to you is going to disappoint others, let them go. They're not worth it, mate. Be you, be unapologetically you, and live authentically. And number 5, last but not least, what am I actually afraid of? I've had so many conversations with clients about something that they think is the problem, but after 10, 20 minutes or after a couple calls, they realize that that isn't the actual problem. Fear is often an invisible force that is holding us back. But when we can actually name it, we can take away its power. But it's actually naming it that is difficult, because sometimes we don't even know what it is. We don't even know what is holding us back. This question asks us to confront the things that we've been avoiding for so long. Whether this be fear of failure, rejection, other people's opinions. Once we recognize these fears, we can then ask ourselves, what's the worst that could happen? Faith and fear are 2 things that require you to believe in something that you cannot see. Pick one. And often we realize that the thing we fear isn't anywhere near as overwhelming as we thought in the first place, because we've actually confronted it, we've said what it is, and we're not having it. These 5 questions are super important because they encourage deep reflection on areas of our life that we often avoid. They push us out of our comfort zones, forcing us to confront the truths about our habits, our emotions, our routines, our beliefs, our fears. And when we avoid asking these questions, we stay stuck, continuously repeating the cycles that no longer serve us anymore. The answers that we seek in life can only be found through asking the right questions. And it's questions like these that act as a mirror, revealing what's really going on in our lives deep down in the depths, not just on the surface. Asking the right questions isn't just about self-awareness, it's about empowering ourselves to take action and create the life we want. And by reflecting on these questions, we open the door to transformation. As a Christian and a life coach, this ties perfectly in with faith and action. Faith without works is dead. It's all good having faith, but by itself, it does nothing. It's like planting a seed without any soil and without watering it and without sunlight. The seed, the faith, okay, cool, you've got that. But now we need to take action. Now we need to put in the work. The door to transformation is faith. The key to open the door is action. Asking yourselves these questions is the beginning of that action. Today has been day 76 of me making a YouTube video every single day for 365 days and seeing where I end up. And if you want more videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe, the notification buzz, and drop me a comment if you know any other questions that you think might be useful or that I haven't mentioned today. God bless you all, and I'll see you tomorrow.